So it is our duty to honor him on this very auspicious day, meditate on his qualities, and also concentrate on our responsibilities and our commitment towards his courtesy. And so, I think this is a working day, and devotees would like tomorrow, that's a normal day. So we'll have a short program up to 8:30, 8:45. Then we'll have Pushpanjali and Aarti and Pushpanjali. So I'd like to request the devotees to glorify Maharaj. So first we would like to request his grace.
Humble request. Since we have limited time and also will not get opportunity probably in the hall this time, maybe, right?
Yes.
Next 1 month we don't know. So today we'll try to hear maximum from disciples of Maharaj, Mataji Prabhuji. This is all we want to do that actually. So please.
Exactly, very less.
If time permits, definitely. See, we are here only. But better to start with
5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
It's a humble request because so many are there. So
5 minutes.
We can start from you, please.
Yes. 5 minutes. We'd like to hear from you. So we'd like to invite the Jaypataka Prabhu to start beginning with the offerings to follow Jaypataka from Maharaj, and followed by we'll invite all the devotees who are already with offering. Krishna Prabhu is there, Yashomathirandan Prabhu, and all other devotees, Maharaj is also. And I think gradually more devotees will join, and whoever is ready with offering will give the opportunity. So thank you all for coming, and thank you Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
we'll sit here. Mata, you can sit there. I'll sit here. No problem. This is good. Very good. No, it's okay. Mata, this is very nice. See, this, what do you call it? Deer skin is there. Mata, yogi, deer skin is there. It's nice. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण प्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नामने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य सतारिणे ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. Hare Krishna. So once again I'd like to welcome all the devotees, and it's such a wonderful auspicious day actually. It is mentioned that in Brihad Bhagavatam Narad Muni is describing that rasnete mahad bhagyam etat eva ihitam kinchit uchcharyai vaisham tat priyanam swakitata. Narad Muni is saying, oh my tongue, if you can describe even little bit, slightly, if you can describe the glories of pure devotee of the Lord, who are very, very dear to the Lordship, whatever power you have, swasaktitaha, if you can describe his glories, then that will be your greatest fortune. Kinchitte mahad bhagyam, rasnete mahad bhagyam. Kinchit means slightly, because it's mentioned that like the Lordship, it's very difficult for us to glorify the Lordship, his glories. Similarly, for us, it's very difficult to glorify the glories of the pure devotee of the Lord, because they have given their entire life and soul for the propagating this mission of the Lordship. Yatha Krishna arpita pranas. They have given their prana to their spiritual master in this wonderful parampara. So we are we are so fortunate that somehow or other we are able to connect with such personality. Now, Maharaj is not only in Gaudiya Sampradaya, all the 4 Sampradaya, he is the longest standing sannyasi in all the 4 sannyas, all the 4 Sampradayas. More than 50 years of sannyas diksha. So there is no one in all the 4 Sampradaya right now who has got more than 50 years sannyas diksha carrying forward. Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, it is described that by Sridhar Swami Maharaj, that whatever difficulty we have in our spiritual life, whatever difficulty, and we all know that, who are trying to pursue on this path, they know that one after other there's so many difficulties, so many obstacles comes in the path of devotional service. But he says that sarvam means everything. Sarvam chaitat guru. Sarvam chaitat guru purushah bhaktya purushah cha jayet. Jayet means we can just win over. So he's saying that all the obstacles which comes in the path of devotional service can be very simply, it can be overcome just by being devoted to your spiritual master. If someone becomes very much devoted to spiritual master, then whatever difficulty comes in the path of devotional service will be taken care of. So that's what we can learn from Maharaj, that no matter whatever situation, whatever physical challenges came into his life, but his commitment to his spiritual master is out of this world. I mean, we can't even imagine. It's inconceivable. We can't even think about it. After having so many physical challenges, but Maharaj's commitment to his spiritual master, and always he says also, one time Maharaj was saying that, I was reading about one of the disciple of Maharaj, glorifying Maharaj. So Maharaj mentioned to him that one time he was in the room where Sri Prabhupada was there, and Prabhupada, all of a sudden he was thinking, and Maharaj was also there. So Prabhupada said, see, I will not be very successful in spiritual life, because not for this reason that I have written so many books, not for this reason that I have made so many temples, not for this reason that I have so many disciples, but only for one reason, that I try to do all these things to please my spiritual master. And when he is pleased, then definitely my spiritual perfection is guaranteed. So Maharaj was saying, that's what I heard from Prabhupada, and he's also trying to do the same thing. And this is our parampara, this is our legacy actually. So without taking further time, I'll definitely like to hear from the wonderful disciples here. And I'm very, very grateful that so many wonderful disciples of Maharaj, almost every one of us, Siksha or Diksha disciples, even most of spiritual master in the ISKCON are sannyas, disciple of Maharaj, in one sense, if you see, most of. So we are very, very grateful to Maharaj, and because of Maharaj, we have so many wonderful devotees here in Kaniya Desh. Maharaj has given the name also, and he was the first sannyasi to visit here, very first sannyasi to visit, huh? Yes. Second sannyasi. So Maharaj, his gorgeous mercy is there in all the Middle East country, especially all the yatras, and here Kaniya Desh also. So we are very, very grateful to Maharaj and all the disciples here, and it's a great privilege and honor to speak about Maharaj and to hear about Maharaj. So now we'll invite one after other, Prabhuji will invite, and we'll hear from them. Param Pujaniya Jaypataka Swami Maharaj Vyas Puja Maha Mahotsav Ki Jai. And what we can learn from Maharaj, that nothing can come between us and our spiritual master's service if we are really committed. So no matter whatever situation, challenges, physical challenges, the mental agony, whatever, but Maharaj showed by his example that nothing can come between him and Srila Prabhupada. His service to Srila Prabhupada never stopped, no matter whatever came in his life. And that should be the motivation all of us to derive from Maharaj actually, and we should take it. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Prabhu. You can sit there.
Actually, I was hearing the glories of Maharaj because I don't have proper knowledge and qualifications to glorify such a Acharya. But while my Prabhu, he was glorifying Maharaj. So I was hearing about Maharaj that when he was getting initiated by Srila Prabhupada, so that time Srila Prabhupada, some devotees, they were informing Srila Prabhupada about the scope of book distribution. So Maharaj and his services. So Srila Prabhupada, he was just looking on His Holiness, and then he said, just double it. You just double everything. And Maharaj, from that day, he started doing all his services double. He just increased his chanting. He started doing, just double scored of book distribution. and he's the topmost book distributor in world. So I was hearing that also. I was just thinking, means the glories of Maharaj, if we'll sit here and we'll glorify, I don't think so 2 hours will be enough. And the second thing, when Prabhupada, he was supposed to wind up his pastimes from this material world. So that time he's on Jaypataka Swami Maharaj. Before that, he just went and he wanted to see Srila Prabhupada. So he went there and Srila Prabhupada, he called him, come here. So he just went and he was sitting in front of Srila Prabhupada. And then Srila Prabhupada, he was just looking at His Holiness' face and he said, you know, taking care of disciples, it's not easy thing. We have to take care of our own self and then we have to take care of these many disciples. So this is headache. And then Prabhupada, he kept his hand on the head of His Holiness Jaypataka Swami Maharaj and he said, I am passing this headache to you. And then it was like, it is peaceful headache for spiritual masters if disciples, they are trying to follow the instruction given by them sincerely. Otherwise, we all know disciples, if they are not following instruction of Srila Prabhupada and one spiritual master and Shiksha Gurus, then definitely they call burden on the shoulder of Diksha Guru and Shiksha Gurus. So there are so many things which I heard actually about Maharaj Ji today. And I was doing services and I was just hearing the glories of Maharaj. So if I will share those, and one more point I wanted to share. When Prabhu, he wrote his offering in a poetic way. And he started glorifying Maharaj. And every 2 sentences, every 2 lines, he just mentioned about like he was just praying to Lord Shri Hari that Bhagwan, please, it was in Hindi, कि भगवान आप मेरे गुरुदेव को अच्छी हेल्थ दीजिए ताकि हमें उनका ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा संग मिले. और उनकी means the way he was praying Prabhu, we can see that his loyalty towards his spiritual master. So this is actually because Maharaj is having that love for Srila Prabhupada. So he is passing those things in his disciples, which we can see here in Kanhaiya Desh also. We are so fortunate that we are having Maharaj's direct disciples, and they are amongst us, and especially I am trying to learn so many things from them. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you very much, Mataji. And next, we would like to invite this Manipushan Bishop.
Hare Krishna. My humble obeisances to the Vaishnavas assembled here. Actually, I am not prepared for speech. Still, when I was hearing today's Vyas Puja message from Guru Maharaj, it was very important to spread what Guru Maharaj is mentioned in that message. That just I will go through that, so it will be very useful for all the assembled devotees. I forgot my glass also. Hare Krishna. No, it's okay. So it's okay. It's okay. This is better.
सब पावर वाले लोग इधर पावरफुल डिवोटीज आते हैं.
Hare Krishna. Vyas Puja is special, fortunately, message. Okay. Oh, no.
No?
It's okay.
Made it big.
It's okay. 29th March 2026. Vishnu Masa, Gaura Paksha, Ekadashi, 540 Gaurada. My dear Diksha, sheltered, aspiring, Shiksha, grand disciples and well-wishers, please accept my blessings, best wishes and pranams as appropriate to all glorious to Srila Prabhupada. Written from date 29 March 2026. Usually I send a message on every Purnima and Amavasya, but since my disciples are celebrating the Vyas Puja festival today, I want to send the fortnightly message today on the Kamata Ekadashi. In one of his Vyas Puja offerings, Srila Bhakti
Sadhu.
in one of the Vyas Puja offerings to Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura, Srila Prabhupada mentioned that Krishna is the spiritual master of everyone, but he is working through the unlimited forms through his devotees who are acting as spiritual masters. Every guru has a spiritual master. So by observing Vyas Puja, it actually means we worship the entire Guru Parampara, and whatever honor the spiritual master receives, he passes it to the Guru Parampara. He doesn't accept it for himself. I joined the Krishna conscious movement when I was 19, and Srila Prabhupada mercifully accepted me as the disciple, and he awarded me sannyasa when I was 21. He gave me the name Jaypataka, which means victory flag, and he also gave me many instructions. Whatever I am able to do is simply by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. But in my many ways, I feel that I am not as successful as Prabhupada desired. So Maharaj is telling he is not successful. Following Srila Prabhupada's order, I started initiating when I was 29. At the time of initiation, the disciples take the vows of chanting 16 rounds minimum and following the 4 regulative principles. And at the same time, the Guru also take a vow in front of the Lord that he will take his soul back to Godhead. So it is my responsibility not only to initiate so many disciples, but also to care about them. I have to see that all my disciples to go back to Godhead. The initiation ceremony is easy, but it is a life commitment. So I need you to help to reciprocate, to be very wonderful in your devotional service. I want you all to advance to the Rati stage, and I hope that some of you will achieve Krishna Prema. We want every devotee to be very strict in chanting Hare Krishna and following the regulative principles, and to go back to Godhead. I was reading many of the verses that glorify the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. One of those verses was that to chant 3 rounds morning, noon and the night. At 3 Sandhya. 1 round each will like we do Gayatri. I want to encourage all the devotees, people who are Harinam initiated, that they should chant 3 rounds during 3 sandhyas until they get the Gayatri. So this is very important message for all of the devotees. We have to obey this 3 rounds every day and 3 sandhyas as before getting the Gayatri.
1 round each Sandhya.
Yeah. Whether once, twice, thrice according to the one's capacity or throughout life. Whoever chants, even a dog eater, becomes my devotee without doubt. Vyas Purana chapter 14, the rise of the moonlight Gauranga, verse 38.
Vayu Purana.
Vayu
Purana.
Vayu Purana. A mortal man, being self-controlled and established in the rules of discipline, should perform japa, chanting and muttering, at the 3 junctions of the day, dawn, noon and dusk. For him, the fruit of horse sacrifice is samamedha, arises, Ashwamedha arises of this. There is no doubt. Padma Purana and Bhumi Kanda, chapter 87, 100 names of Vishnu, verses 27. I am chanting all the time, every moment. I do various activities throughout the day. But whatever activities I may be doing, along with that, I always chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Even when I go to the bathroom, I chant on my finger. I chant at the time it is. I chant all the time. It is not difficult to chant 16 rounds. It is not that we can only chant formally when sitting down, but you can chant all the time. We have to at least chant 16 rounds. That's what Srila Prabhupada said. We should continuously chant, constantly chant, always think of Krishna. Also, I want each of my disciples to make a commitment on how many new people she would get to chant in a year, in a month, and how many people would be fully dedicated to take up devotional service in a year. I am trying to use at the modern technology in preaching and serving Srila Prabhupada. Now I have got 2 smart boards installed in my room. So I want to give some special classes during the week. I have responsibility of many different zones, and I have disciples all over the world. So I want to give classes during different times, so that everyone will be able to attend at least 1 class in a week. The daily classes I give, the timings will be late for devotees in the far east, so that devotees cannot see it live. They can see it later from my channel. And in this way, more devotees can connect to me through my classes. Srila Prabhupada said that your love for me will be shown in how well you cooperate with one another. So I want devotees in work together in a cooperative spirit, not in silos. When someone is doing good, we should learn from them and do that in our own service. And we want devotees to stay in ISKCON, to work with the GBC, local authorities, temple presidents, and so on. We want to fulfill Srila Prabhupada's request. We want to dynamically do the needful for Srila Prabhupada's request. I hope this finds you all in good health and blissful Krishna consciousness. Your well wishes always, Jaypataka Swami. Hare Krishna. So when I heard this message, I was thinking, Guru Maharaj himself telling he is doing nothing. So what's about our these things? So when he gave some instructions, I used to do with my full concentration. Somehow, partially I achieved that. Afterwards, I am a little bit behind now. I couldn't do fully. Still, within my capacity, I am doing by distributing books and some way the preaching also. But our Guru Maharaj is having a dedicated commitment towards Srila Prabhupada for initiating and bringing more people into Krishna consciousness, as well as distributing his books on everyday basis. Every month basis he is committed some books. So we disciples and all the devotees can help him by participating in that at least. And I'm afraid we are lacking in getting more and more devotees, at least for his services. So we have to concentrate on that. We have to start more bhakti rickshaws and more preaching activities to fulfill all his desires. That's the only we can give back our vows towards Guru Maharaj's commitment towards Srila Prabhupada. On this note, I wish to conclude here. Thank you very much. If there is any offenses, please forgive me. Our humble spiritual son, Mani Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mani Vishnu Krishna. Who next would like to lead the next section of the Prabhupada to speak few words?
Probably instructors, so we will follow that. What are we here from the disciples? Please. Wait for it. Time for it. Which one you want from me? Because you
दो मिनट बोलिए. Very good.
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशितारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण Hare Krishna. So I just thank the devotees from core of my heart for giving me this opportunity to just purify my existence by just speaking even or meditating on the lotus feet of Maharaj. So as Srila Prabhupada, many instructions and the teachings like where, how the spiritual master's importance in each disciple's life and every devotee's life, how the spiritual master role goes. So even Srila Prabhupada very famous saying is like if there is a small child and if he is lost in a crowd and he is crying and then he cannot even speak, he doesn't know his own name and he doesn't know who his parents are, where his house is. So what is the way for him to just reach back to his parents? So only the medium is if there is a person who knows that child and who knows the parents. Then only this child can be just, he can again go back and meet his parents. Otherwise for that child,
Bluetooth connected.
Very powerful mic. Very powerful mic.
Hare Krishna. Okay. So that was Srila Prabhupada, one very important and famous instructions, like how the spiritual master is means, like what is his role and how important is his role in each of the devotee's life. Then Srila Prabhupada, he says, all the times we hear that the spiritual master is via medium, that is transparent via medium to reach to Lord Sri Krishna. So without that medium, even we cannot even visualize, we cannot see Lord Sri Krishna. So that is there. Then I was just meditating and just thinking of, like, there is a verse in Srimad Bhagavatam. It is 11th canto, 2nd chapter and verse number 37, which ends with Guru Devta Atma. So Bhayam Dutiya Avinivesita Shat Isad Apetasya Viparyayo Asmritihi Tan Maya Ato Buddha Abhajet Tam Bhaktek Es Guru Devta Atma. So that verse is the three things for the spiritual master. So he is a representative of the Lord, that is one. The second is a Devta, like for even in the other verse also in Srimad Bhagavatam, where Lord himself, he says, Acharya Mam Vijaniyat, and then he ends that Sarva Deva Mayo Guru. In all the Devtas, I am the Guru Deva. So this Bhayam Dutiya Avineshtasya, that verse also says Guru, Devta and Atma. Atma means, like, if the disciple is a body and then in that body the soul is there, so that soul is the spiritual master. So that is the importance of a spiritual master in every disciple's life, and especially as we are hearing about His Holiness Jaypataka Swami Maharaj. Not hearing, we are seeing him many times. We got this opportunity to just have his darshan here in Kanaya days, and we could see, means, in all the whatever the difficulties, even most of the people, I think, in the world cannot even think, like in that situation also the person can even move and just do so many services. So this is how Prabhuji already mentioned about his dedication and commitment for serving Srila Prabhupada and the mission. So they are empowered, definitely Srila Prabhupada empowered, and they are sent by the Lord for this mission. So externally it looks like there are many devotees, examples, like where the Krishna makes them, it is like especially they are kept in that situation where they can become the example which even the person who is in a very in a condition of he may say so many excuses, but by seeing their examples no one can say I have this excuse. What more than that can be, like when Maharaj so many times he is in such a sick actionally or in the bodily state, he is so sick. But when he comes out and whenever he gets opportunity, immediately he starts speaking and just giving instructions to the disciples. So after that also, if we are not getting any motivation and we are not learning something and not even putting some efforts to just see Maharaj what he is teaching, like there are, it is a given example of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur Mahasaya also. Like before he came to the Krishna consciousness and in this mission, so he was a Sakta and he was mostly like even we see means he was a Grasta person and such a big family and that all. Then he was working also in a very high position. But then also he wrote more around 100 books and his teachings are like maybe studied in the universities and everywhere like that. So he could do with that, and it was like again Lord Sri Krishna, he keeps them. His son, he was a Nastic Brahmachari and the father was a Grasta with a very big family and serving in a very high position in the government service. But after that also, it is in one of the lecture I heard, like when his timing was such a fixed timing, like when he used to come out of his house to go for his office, so people used to just adjust their watch like that fixed. This is the time he is coming out, so they can just adjust their watch. So that much he was fixed with his services. So like that we have lot of blessings and instructions, and Krishna is keeping these devotees for our benefit in that situation. And even when His Grace, this Prabhu's name, this what is the Prabhu's name? Amrish Prabhu. So Amrish Prabhu, he was also some time back, he was also in a bad health condition. So the devotee from Mayapur, they were saying about the both, like they both are just waiting to serve Srila Prabhupada, like to just dedicate this Chandrodaya Mandir. So just to inaugurate that temple, they both are just waiting here. So that way he was telling even means how their prayers and how their the service for the spiritual master, so their meditation. So the devotee who was speaking that, it means they knows about what the Maharaj definitely sometimes must have even showed his that feelings, or maybe Maharaj told that like he just waiting for this temple to be inaugurated. And same situation is of Amrish Prabhu also. He is also sick. So these are all like how even Krishna again makes them the instrument to teach all of us. Like in that condition also, it is not like anything will happen to them like the normal peoples. It will definitely everything will be by arrangement of the Lord. Everything what happens in their life is the arrangement of the Lord for the teaching to the conditioned souls, to the disciples, to the followers, and they will become the example in the path of the bhakti eternally. Means from that this time onwards, means they will be always talked about how they served and that all. So if it for 0.1% also, if we can pick from Maharaj's life and follow it in our life, we can we can become definitely a different personality, and we can see the change in our life if with the full faith and dedication if we follow. So on this occasion, I just pray in the lotus feet of Maharaj, if he gives a small strength and his blessings, so we will also become success in our this efforts. So I will stop here by just praying on the lotus feet of Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna. Somebody has parked the vehicle, Range Rover 84209. Range Rover 84209.
Thank you. Antama Gopal Prabhu is ready. Prabhu want to offer some song. Antama Gopal Prabhu. Madhav is not Prabhu. Everybody want to hear. Everybody want to hear from me. Madhav is sitting back there.
Next to you. Thank you very much.
नमो ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमदे जयपतक स्वामिनी ब्राह्मणे नम आचार्यपदाय निधाय कृपप्रदायिने गौरगदामदाय नगरग्रामधारिणे. Srila Guru Maharaj, please accept my most respectful obeisances and to your lotus feet. All glories to you, Guru Maharaj. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. I am not qualified to glorify you, Guru Maharaj, for my own purification. I may glorify you in some small way. Guru Maharaj, you are a shining example of unwavering devotion to Guru and Gauranga, inspiring others at every moment of your life. Despite the challenges you face, you tirelessly continue your mission to fulfill your sacred promises to Srila Prabhupada. Your unwavering dedication to sharing the teachings of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and spreading spiritual wisdom to countless souls in a testament to your profound spiritual realization. I have no good qualities, still you have accepted me as your disciple. I feel myself the most fortunate one to have a guru like you, Guru Maharaj, but I am so fallen that I can't even call myself as most fallen. My constant prayers at your lotus feet is that I just want to become your sincere servant and serve you eternally, but it is not possible without your mercy. Please bestow your mercy and bless me so that I always improve myself in following your instructions and never trouble you in any way. I have no words to describe the unlimited glories of beloved Guru Maharaj. I consider that by the transcendental association of Guru Maharaj with the causeless mercy, Guru Maharaj, one will be infused to render pure service, pure devotional service. Your extraordinary outreach through technology like Zoom, Facebook has allowed you to personally connect with devotees all over the world. through these effects, you guide, inspire, and uplift countless souls, ensuring that the teachings of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reach every corner and heart. Even at a personal level, by speaking with your disciples individually, you show deep care, compassion, and dedication in helping them progress in devotional service. In every way, Gurudeva is teaching me how to be a devotee and how to serve our eternal, beautiful Sri Sri Radha Krishna. Yet, due to my contamination, I am unable to follow even the basic instructions of my beloved Guru Maharaj. What to speak of following the higher instructions? At present, I feel that I am an embarrassment to Gurudeva and not even worthy of submitting the pitiful offering. I sincerely seek forgiveness for all my offences unto your holiness and all Vaishnavas. I always pray to become a humble and transparent servant of your holiness and the Parampara. Thank you so much, Guru Maharaj. You are eternally indebted, you are fallen and unworthy disciple, praying for your mercy always. Madhav Sivanatha, Sivaprana Madhavi Devasi, Sivaram and Vedavash.
Thank you, Prabhu. Next, our Pada Puja, Prabhu. Yes, there are Prabhu. Next, Prabhu, please come. After this, Shagyan. After that, Keshav.
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपतक स्वामी नीति नामिने नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नीति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे. Actually, I am not so qualified to speak about His Holiness Jaypataka Swami Maharaj. So, no words were coming in my mind. So, I thought I will read a letter written by His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada to His Holiness Jaypataka Swami Maharaj. Letter to Jaypataka, dated August 26, 1970. Location Tokyo. Letter to Jaypataka. My dear Jaypataka, please accept my blessings. I thank you for your Vyasa Puja homage telegram reading as follows, received yesterday morning. This is a poem written by His Holiness Jaypataka Swami Maharaj to His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Vyasa Puja poetry. To save the world and serve the Lord, he left his home and his children too. 2 children lost, some thousands gained. Krishna's mercy received, in party splint a stumbling block. With world God consciousness, the aim is divine grace bridges the gap to bless the world with Gaura Prema. Jaypataka's life is not his own, it's Prabhupada's to do with as his own. I'm going to repeat this again. This is one of the best words we can read in Leelamrit. Jaypataka Swami Maharaj has written like this to Srila Prabhupada. Jaypataka's life is not his own, it's Prabhupada's to do with as his own. I feel very much obliged to you for your nice understanding about my mission. Your offer of service to the cause of our Lord is also welcomed. I hope in future you shall be of great help in my mission and I can count upon more than we meet. So this is very touching. So I was reading this today morning. I thought I would share with all of you. Also, I read some more points. If time permits, I can read probably. This I took some excerpts from Leelamrit. Yes, this is the last thing. This is very nice what Guru Maharaj has told about Mayapur. As we know, Mayapur, as mentioned in Leelamrit itself, those days there were only two things. One is mosquitoes, other one was snakes. So we can see the transformation. Last year we had the opportunity to visit there. Really, I was mesmerized. And greatly we had the opportunity to take bath in Ganga Maya there. So this particular statement from His Holiness is regarding bathing in Ganga. So there are two paragraphs. I'll read this and finish. This is chapter 49 of Leelamrit. From all over West Bengal, people yearly visited the temples in Mayapur, especially the birthsite of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and more recently ISKCON's Mayapur Chandrodaya Mandir. On Gaura Purnima day, everyone fasted until moonrise and most of the devotees walked down to the Ganges to bathe. Jaypataka Swami told them that according to Shastra, whoever bathed in the Ganges of Mayapur during Gaura Purnima would become liberated from birth and death. In the early evening, pilgrims began arriving in great numbers. So this is what His Holiness has told. So any of us getting opportunity on Gaura Purnima day to be in Mayapur, please do take bath. So the cycle of birth and death will be finished.
Music volume.
Next time, be ready. Thank you, Prabhu. So we'll have a lot of devotees are there. We have time restriction. So we'll stick to maximum of 2 to 3 minutes. Maximum of 3 minutes.
Professional.
So there are Matajis also. Maharaj Mataji. Nirpama Mataji. Maharaj Mataji. Maharaj Mataji. Mataji.
Hare Krishna. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. I've written a few words summarizing the life history of His Holiness Jaypataka Swami Guru Maharaj. A young man left the comforts of the West to seek the light. In Montreal 1968, you met the path set right. You bowed before Srila Prabhupada, surrendered from that night, and pledged his life to Krishna's service with full and willing might. To India's holy soil, the eager young disciple came, took vows of renunciation at the sacred flame. In Mayapur, you built the dham, spreading Gaura's name, and never, through all hardship, did you play the smaller game. You walked through Bengal's villages, going door to door, through swamps and storms and dangers, always wanting more. The Namahatta mission you established at its core. 50,000 devotees pledged, then 30,000 more. You took the saffron garments and walked the renounced way, as GBC and Sannyasi preaching to this day. No comfort, rest or honor ever led you astray, for one who loves the Guru has no time for self-display. In 2008, a sudden stroke had swiftly laid you low. Yet from the wheelchair seat, mercy continued to flow. You preached and blessed and traveled, letting everyone know that nothing stops a Vaishnava when Krishna wills it so. You sheltered fallen jivas and planted the bhakti seed. Thousands came for initiation, mercy guaranteed. Your life became the living proof of Prabhupada's heed, that surrender to the Guru is the only real need. Now we who call you Master must not let your mission down. We take this preaching mission as your only aspiration. We'll raise the victory flag of Govardhan Jan until the Lord of Mayapur has graced every village and town. Hare Krishna.
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपस्थाय बोधले श्रीमदे जयपताका स्वामी नामनि नमाचार्य पादाय निताय कृपापदायिनि कवर्गाता दामोदाय नहरग्रमदामि नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपस्थाय बोधले श्रीमदे भक्तिवेदांता स्वामी नामनि नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतान. My dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my respectful obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. It is our great fortune to be under your care and sheltered at the dust of your lotus feet. Dear Guru Maharaj, we are fortunate and happy to celebrate your 77th Vyas Puja. Closer. Celebrate your 77th Vyas Puja in the midst of Kanyadesh devotees. Dear Guru Maharaj, Your Holiness is one of the most senior disciples of Srila Prabhupada, and Your Holiness devoted your life to spreading the teachings of Krishna consciousness worldwide and guiding countless devotees with compassion, wisdom and steadfast dedication. Dear Guru Maharaj, Your Holiness is a pivotal figure in the establishment and growth of ISKCON temples and communities across the world, ensuring that Srila Prabhupada's mission flourishes globally. Under Your Holiness guidance, temples, educational institutions and farm communities have been developed, Your Holiness promoting both spiritual and practical sustainability. Dear Guru Maharaj, Your Holiness inspired generations of devotees, emphasizing strict adherence to devotional principles, personal discipline and service to Krishna. Through your extensive travels, lectures and festival participation, you have brought the joy of bhakti to thousands of souls. A tireless promoter of Vedic literature and devotional education, you have ensured that sacred texts and Srila Prabhupada books reach devotees in many languages. Your Holiness initiatives in cow protection, prasadam distribution and charitable services have benefited communities worldwide. Respected and beloved by devotees everywhere, Your Holiness remains a living embodiment of mercy, wisdom and devotion, inspiring all to surrender at the lotus feet of Krishna and follow the path of love, service and spiritual realization. On this auspicious day of Your Holiness Vyas Puja, I would like to read Srila Prabhupada's room conversation in the year 1974 regarding who is Bhagyavan. Srila Prabhupada said, we are making them Bhagyavan. We are giving them service, how to become Bhagyavan. We are spending our blood, gallons of blood to make them Bhagyavan. This is the sacrifice of the devotees. Just like you are poor, somebody rich man comes, all right, take $1 million from me. You get immediately rich. So it is the devotee's sacrifice that
they are becoming. Just like Vasudev Datta, he requested Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, my Lord, you have come, take away all these people, unfortunate people, back to whom? Back to Godhead. If you think they are so inglorious, they cannot be taken, then give me all their sins to me. I shall suffer. You take them. And that is Vaishnava. They are sacrifice everything for these unfortunate rascals. Therefore, they are becoming very, very dear to Krishna. Krishna says, Nascha Tasman Manushyam. Those who are sacrificing everything for giving, making fortunate these rascals, they become immediately very, very dear to Krishna. Just like if a rich man gives his money for public welfare, immediately he is recognized by the government. Yes, he is given some title. Why? Because he has given his possession for the benefit of the public. Similarly, the devotees, they are distributing their possession to these unfortunate people. Therefore, he is immediately recognized. That is the process. But devotee does not want any recognition, but he knows that my Lord wants this rascal to go back to home, back to Godhead. So let me try my best. He knows the mind of the master. Otherwise, why the master comes and canvasses Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Saranam Raja? He has no business, but he wants that. These rascals are suffering in this material condition. They are my part and parcel, my sons. Let me try. And devotee understand that my Lord wants it, so let me do it on his behalf. Therefore, devotee is so dear. So Prabhupada ends here. Similarly, your holiness is distributing your possession, wealth, of devotional service to each and every one without any discriminations. My dear Guru Maharaja, you are the embodiment of mercy and devotion, guiding countless souls on the path of Krishna consciousness. Your teachings illuminate the hearts of devotees, and your mercy liberates all who seek refuge at your lotus feet. I offer my humble gratitude for your boundless compassion and guidance. We offer our dedication to study and share the sacred teachings you have imparted, striving to become a faithful servant of Krishna. My dear Guru Maharaj, please bless me with sincere devotion, humility and steadfastness on the path of bhakti. May I serve you with love and dedication, following your instructions faithfully. May your mercy enable me to chant the holy name of the Lord, engage in devotional service and attain the supreme goal of life. With folded hands, we pray that you continue to inspire, guide and protect your disciples and the entire world. May your lotus feet always remain the shelter of all living entities. Dear Guru Maharaj, on this auspicious day, once again, we are determined to submit ourselves to your lotus feet. Dear Guru Maharaj, we beg at your lotus feet, please give us the strength to progress in our devotional service and engage us in the glorious mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, previous Acharyas and His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, under your holiness divine guidance, and allow us to take this shelter at the dust of your lotus feet. Your humble servants, Namadar Krishna Das, Kasturi Sehi Devi Dasi, Pavanu Rajan Nanjini Devi Dasi, Pratiksha Narshita. Hare Krishna.
Okay. A little louder, Mother. Done, bro.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. My dear spiritual master, although I am not qualified, it is my responsibility as a spiritual daughter to glorify you, dear Guru Maharaj. Actually, it is by your mercy I got today leave. Actually, today I am evening duty, and I was reading Kundi praise together with my daughter Shivani, and suddenly my duty list came. It was evening. Then I told my daughter, I will not be able to attend this Vyas Puja, although I requested earlier. But because of Guru Maharaj's mercy, one of my friend changed the duty for me. Actually, when I called her, she was sleeping after night duty. Then she told, Chechi, call me later. I will check and tell, because in Sunday nobody will wish to do evening because casualty is too much busy. So she told me later, I will tell you, Chechi. Then that day I met her in the night duty. Then I told her whether you can change for me. It is very important day for me. Whether you can change for me, it is very important day for me. Then she told, Chechi, I will check, because Thursday, Friday evening for me. Then again Sunday I will check and tell you, like that she told. Then suddenly morning I went to my in charge. Then she told, okay, like that. Then we changed the duty. Then after changing the duty, duty was changed with the whitener and all. After changing that, she was telling, Chechi, actually I need morning duty. Then she told, I was confused. I don't know what happened to my mind. Then I told, okay, like that, because of Guru Maharaj's mercy, her mind was, her mind was changed. And anyway, I got this chance to glorify you, Guru Maharaj. Although I didn't prepare anything to glorify you, I didn't prepare, just now only I wrote some words to glorify you, Guru Maharaj. My dear Guru Maharaj, it is a great pleasure to glorify you together with this great Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. Because although I am not qualified, because you are my dear Guru Maharaj, you are my spiritual father. You are the embodiment of compassion, mercy, kindness, and so on, Guru Maharaj. No words, so on and so on. Dear Guru Maharaj, even though when one time I came to, first time, always I am churning in my mind. Yes, one time, together with Manibhushan Prabhuji, we went to Mayapur. Then at that time, it was, we got an opportunity to see Guru Maharaj. Then at that time, I was little bit back away from Guru Maharaj. Then he was showering his mercy to all the devotees there. Then I am little bit back. I thought I cannot get Guru Maharaj blessing from Guru Maharaj. I was unhappy like that. Suddenly he peeped up from the wheelchair and with Jagannath stick he gave blessing to me. I was so surprised. That much I always turn it in my mind. And the occasion, I took initiation with my spiritual partner, that is my Sajjana Murari Prabhuji. We together took initiation together. We are in that photo frame together with Guru Maharaj. We are there. I waited for him little while. I think I yes. But anyway, with your mercy, I got that opportunity also, Guru Maharaj. And last time, one of the mercy you showered to us is, last time we come to Mayapur Ram, together with Sadananda Prabhuji. What happened? We saw the flag. We know that Guru Maharaj is there, but nobody can help us to see Guru Maharaj. We went for Ganga Snan. At that time, one driver, he's a driver or something of Guru Maharaj. He told, you can see Guru Maharaj. Today he will take class at 6 to 7 there in the top floor of the building. Then by mercy of Guru Maharaj again, we saw him, and personally I heard from him. It is a great mercy for us, a simple devotee like me. And thank you, Guru Maharaj. And I pray Guru and Gauranga to keep you more healthy and to fulfill your vision and mission. Thank you very much, Guru Maharaj. Your humble servant, Sushanta Murari Priya Devidas. Hare Krishna, Pranam.
Meeting mode.
Thank you.
Close this one. Microphone value.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Dandavat pranams to all of you. First of all, I would like to express our gratitude for making this very auspicious function to happen in this time and hour and the situation. Because such occasions, as we have heard from senior devotees, that Utsav is celebrated. We are celebrating all these functions which will remind us and keep us absorbed and grounded to the basics that we are disciples. So with this note, I would like to offer my prayers, humble respected pranams and birthday wishes to our beloved Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Jaypataka Swami Maharaj. And with this, taking the blessings of Srila Prabhupada, I Jai. Take this opportunity and feeling honored also to speak words of glory on His Holiness. 2 points which I have been contemplating all throughout today was the word Kinkara. Kara means to do, king means what to do. So from one of the lectures of His Holiness Swami Bhagavan Keshav Swami Maharaj, he says Kinkara means a servant. Literally it means what to do. He should be ready. He approaches a spiritual master, any master, he says, I am ready to do what you want me to do. So this mode is what I can see, and I was reminded of from His Holiness. ISKCON, basically we are a Sankirtan movement, like in terms of book distribution, in terms of Harina, in terms of Prasadam. So it is about distribution and also in terms of Krishna Katha. So basically broad 4 categories. We see our Guru Maharaj, there's no service that he has not touched upon. This shows that, as all of you all mentioned earlier, if we have the willingness, if we have the taste to serve our spiritual master, that sincerity will bless us with the empowerment to serve the way that they want us to. So we just have to be a toy, like, so that they can basically we have to dance the tunes. What I mean is instructions of the spiritual master. So our mind, our intelligence should be kept aside. Our mind should be open. It should be welcoming. It should be always ready. It should be always conscious. It should be always cautious. So these were the thoughts that was going on all throughout the day when I was preparing various items and other arrangements at the house. So thank you, Guru Maharaj. Thanks to all of you to make this happen again, and which is reminding me that this should be the mood that I should be imbibing
and with the same Josh and this I should carry on like this, if not more. So for a person like Jaypataka Swami Maharaj, nothing is sufficient, because he has set an example. This is typically an example how to lead by example. So this is a really exemplary, not just generally we say, right, exceptions are not examples, generally we say, but here exceptional service is an example for us as devotees. So this is what is coming to my mind, and I cannot stop myself from again thanking all of you, because of each and every one of you who are here, this is happening, and I feel so overwhelmed that we were able to celebrate Vyas Puja of our beloved Guru Maharaj. Thank you to everyone. My Dandavat pranams to each and every one of you. Hare Krishna. Come. Every time. Here, she's. ಮತ್ತೆ அப்படிதான் அந்த இதில் கவர் ஆகும் கரெக்டாக. ரெடி கேமரா மாற்றணும் திருப்பியும். எஸ் கம் நான் ஒரு தோழி மாதிரி பிடிச்சிக்கிறேன் முடியும்.
Hare Krishna, please accept my respect obeisance at your lotus feet, dear Guru Maharaj. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. My humble obeisances to all assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. On this auspicious day of your Vyas Puja, I feel so fortunate to glorify you, dear Guru Maharaj. Your unstoppable spirit and your determination to fulfill Srila Prabhupada's desire inspires every individual soul to do something for the mission of Srila Prabhupada. Your life is a tireless mission of traveling, preaching and caring for thousands of disciples. I am eternally grateful that you have extended your hand to shower your mercy to an insignificant soul like me. It's a great pleasure to see your lifelong dedication to build Srila Prabhupada's vision in Mayapur, the devotee temple, which is going to get inaugurated very soon, expected on November 27th. I like to share one of the pastime of Guru Maharaj, which was shared previously by His Grace Amarendra Prabhu. Amarendra Prabhu was sharing that his relatives, they were traveling from Mumbai to Kolkata, then to Mayapur. So that same airport, they had an opportunity to meet our beloved Guru Maharaj. That time, the Guru Maharaj was asking them. So they identified Guru Maharaj and they were offering their pranams. And Guru Maharaj asking, which flight we are traveling. So they were, Guru Maharaj was traveling first, and then the Amarendra Prabhu relatives are traveling in the next flight. So Guru Maharaj told them, so okay, you can come and wait, I will go and wait in Kolkata for you. So we will all go together to Mayapur. In that way, so Guru Maharaj arrived to Kolkata first, and then the relatives, they came next. So they thought, okay, Guru Maharaj is a very busy person, so he will travel. So they didn't expect Guru Maharaj to wait for them also. But to their surprise, they saw Guru Maharaj waiting for them to arrive, and he told, okay, you all a big family, you can take my van and go. I am a single person, I will take a taxi and go. So they don't know, no, Guru Maharaj, you are a big person, so it's okay for us to go travel by taxi. So Guru Maharaj never left them. Guru Maharaj is compelling them again and again, and so they accepted the offer and they traveled to Kolkata, there to Mayapur, and Guru Maharaj took a nice care of them. So they were feel very happy, and they also feel how share this to Amarendra Prabhu. So what the compassionate nature of Guru Maharaj and how careful, how caring he was. This is very such pastimes about Guru Maharaj. So Guru Maharaj often say, always be happy in Krishna consciousness. Seeing Guru Maharaj joyful spirit despite every obstacles is the greatest lesson for every one of us to receive. So please bless me, Guru Maharaj, that I am always stay under the shade of your instruction. Your humble servant, Nirupama Rukmini Devidasi. Hare Krishna. Come here.
Extra minute for Ambika.
Come here. Come here.
I'm not seeing this one. Hare Krishna, respected devotees, dear Matajis and Prabhujis, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. I feel very grateful and honored to offer a few words at the lotus feet of His Holiness Jaypataka Swami Maharaj. Maharaj has dedicated his entire life in spreading Krishna consciousness across the world. Even while facing serious health challenges, he continues to serve tirelessly, inspiring all of us with his determination and deep faith in Krishna. His attachment to the holy name, his love for Srimad Bhagavatam, and his compassion for all living entities shows us the true meaning of devotional service. Maharaj constantly encourages us to chant sincerely, serve enthusiastically, and remain steady on his spiritual path. One of Maharaj's most powerful teachings is his example, never giving up and always depending on Krishna and always finding ways to serve despite any obstacles. On this auspicious day, I sincerely pray for Maharaj's good health and long life so he can continue to guide and inspire us. I also pray that we can follow his instructions and develop even a small fraction of his devotion and dedication. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Short 2-3 minutes maximum because we want to do the song.
Hare Krishna to all the assembled. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Oops, that was loud. Sorry about that. Hare Krishna. My humble obeisances to all the assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. When we were actually planning to celebrate Guru Maharaj's Vyasa Puja, we were quite enthusiastic. At the same time, we were worried as well, because our dear neighbors were not very enthusiastic and cooperative about this. But having said that, by the mercy of all the devotees, we are so grateful that all of you have turned up in large numbers. That only goes to show how great our Guru Maharaj is. And I actually had prepared 3 or 4 pages of my notes, but I want to just, I can probably continue in the Zoom session, but all I have to say is I'm not at all qualified to even utter a single word about Guru Maharaj's glories. The way he's been preaching, the way he's been initiating, the way he's been inspiring. I think we are also fortunate that, first of all, we are in the mission of Srila Prabhupada, and we are amongst us, we have some great personalities like Guru Maharaj. Day in and day out, I always keep thinking how better we can serve the Vaishnavas, because I think that is our only hope, to be in Sadhu Sangha. Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sarvasatra hoy, Lavamatra Sadhu Sangha, Sarvasiddhi hoy. So I think it's, he always talks about cooperation all the time, to be united with the devotees, to share and care is what he has been preaching, and he's been leading by example. There are so many hundreds of examples where his compassion flows like river Ganges, and so many people, so many of us have been touched by Guru Maharaj's life experience, the way he has been conducting himself to the mission of Srila Prabhupada. With these few words, I would like to thank all of you once again. Like what Manoharini mentioned, I don't have words to thank all of you. So thank you once again. Hare Krishna.
Please accept my most respectful obeisances unto the dust of your lotus feet. Guru Maharaj, I have no qualification to glorify you on this auspicious occasion of your 77th Vyasa Puja. But for own purification and spiritual advancement, I humbly wish to glorify your holiness. However, whatever I say is negligible compared to the service you are performing to please Srila Prabhupada. Guru Maharaj, you are a shining example of devotion, kindness and selfless service. Your life is completely dedicated to Guru and Gauranga. Guru Maharaj, your connection with Krishna is so powerful that no matter what situation you are in, you always stay in Krishna consciousness. That's the reason you are inspiring millions of people through YouTube, Facebook and other apps. It is amazing how your presence can touch lives even across countries and time zones, reminding us that devotion is never limited by distance. The care and compassion you show for all living beings is beyond words. You never expect anything from us in return. What you want is that we just get the love of Krishna and go closer to Krishna. Please accept this pitiful offering, Guru Maharaj, and bless me so that I can serve you wholeheartedly with love and dedication. Your insignificant servant, Vedavish.
Next we'd like to invite. Thank you. There was an wonderful offering.
Sadhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji and Mataji. Thank you, Amal Arjun Prabhu and Shivaguna Prabhu, Mani Prabhu for giving me this opportunity. Everybody is telling that I am not qualified to glorify Guru Maharaj. I am below that, I don't know what to tell. I am not finding the words. So I am very fortunate to meet Guru Maharaj couple of times. Maybe back in 2002 in Bangalore. First time I met him in the Ratha Yatra in Bangalore. And he was distributing prasad from here, brought from Mayapur. And that is Shankar Pola type of prasad. And I was standing in the last, and I thought I will get prasad. By the time I went, the prasadam was finished. Then I felt so bad that I was about to get prasad and it got over. But fortunately, Guru Maharaj, that he had one carton box. He shook the box and turned, and finally could able to find one. So I got it. And when he came to Kuwait first time, so we had the opportunity to receive in the airport. Mani Prabhu was with me, and he said from the airport directly before going to the house, he said, "Come, we'll go for a walk." So we went to seaside, and only both of us, we walked almost for 20 minutes, and he was talking to me. He was asking me what do you want and all those things. And I was so scared to talk to Guru Maharaj at that time. And then we had a programs, and he came to our house in 2003, 2003. And he gave me a compliment that I have not seen a beautiful altar like this. So I was so happy, and it encouraged me to maintain the more devotional service. And next day, like what we had a rain last 2 days, he was about to depart. On that day night, we had a very heavy rain. Road is blocked, and we all messaging Prabhuji that we have to take alternative route. So by the time we was going on alternative route, the tire got punctured. So then Mahavaraha Prabhu was there, and you could able to fix it as early as possible. And by the time he reached, he missed the flight. So whole day we were together in the airport from morning till evening 4 o'clock. We had prasadam there. So like that, we had a lot of opportunity to meet Guru Maharaj multiple times. And I was so, one thing which I want to share, my mother was very sick. She was in ICU and very critical. And I was in a flight, and Emirates aeroplane, and I could able to use the phone while on the air. So I was talking, messaging and coming and all these things, and one person was sitting next to me. He was trying to console me. And finally, my brothers, he sent a message, no pulse. I was so became down. I did not know what to do. Then he said, don't worry, it will be okay. Then I want to pray. What to pray, what to do. Then I thought I want to find some shortcut. Then at that time I prayed for Guru Maharaj. Okay. Then after 2 minutes, my brother messaged again, pulse came back. Okay. This is this thing which I personally faced. It came across in my life. And as a doctor, I can tell one thing, Guru Maharaj is very strong. He's got a very strong will. The person who has got a transplantation of the kidney, transplantation of the liver, it is not so easy to get along with this, and stroke on top of this, all these problems. And I really, not to say congratulations, I really appreciate the devotees, Mahavaraha Prabhu and other devotees, the way they are doing service to the Maharaj, and it is really commendable. And it is without their proper care also, it is not very easy to take care of so many medical complications with all type of this. That all happens because of Guru Maharaj's strong will, I think. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare.
Krishna Prabhu. Kaji. Cross.
Hare Krishna. My humble obeisances to all assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. Sorry, we are not able to give the opportunity. There are so many Guru Maharaj disciples. We want to give opportunity, but time restriction. We will wind up with Prabhuji's last song offering is there. And then Prabhuji also, Maharaj was committed to that they will complete the program to the Haris on time. So in that, I will read the quick offering with all your permission. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept our respectful obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru and Gauranga, all glories to His Holiness Jaypataka Swami Guru Maharaj. This is our humble offering at your lotus feet on your 77th glorious Vyasa Puja. Guru Maharaj, you are the living embodiment of never give up principle, and by living this principle, you are not only inspiring for your disciples, but entire ISKCON community and even to the materialist in this principle. Your exemplary life is a living example of this principle. When I contemplate on this, I can see that you have been following this never give up principle throughout your life. After Srila Prabhupada's departure, when ISKCON was facing lot of challenges in its early years, still you never gave up ISKCON and guided the movement to come out of all challenges and played your role efficiently in establishing ISKCON as a bona fide international spiritual community. In 1989, when you were attacked with a knife by a crazy person in Madrid airport, you never gave up your faith in Krishna even after such a deadly knife attack. When Srila Prabhupada handed over grass fields in Mayapur to develop, you never gave up. Instead, you developed into a beautiful international thriving community with all facilities and infrastructure for devotees to live and practice bhakti there. When you got stroke in 2008, doctors declared that you will not be able to physically move or be active anymore. You never gave up your determination and dedication. As observed and highlighted by your God brothers, your services to ISKCON was doubled after the stroke than previous years in terms of initiations given, meetings attended, global travels and problems resolved, etc. When you faced lot of serious health challenges due to disciples not following properly the initiation vows, you advised all of your disciples to follow the initiation vows. Still you never gave up your compassion. Till date you are initiating the disciples all over the world. In spite of so many difficulties and challenges, you never gave up Srila Prabhupada book reading. You recently achieved the Bhakti Sarvabhauma degree and became the first devotee in ISKCON history to receive the Bhakti Sarvabhauma degree. All glories to you, Guru Maharaj. In spite of your severe health challenges, you never gave up your preaching activities, deities, darshan, traveling all around the world to give association and to inspire devotees. Guru Maharaj, you have never given up your devotee care. You have initiated the full-scale community 24/7 hospital in Mayapur and also initiated deposit of dedicated funds for devotee care needs. Guru Maharaj, you never given up Srila Prabhupada's book distribution. Till date, you are trying to achieve your best to fulfill Srila Prabhupada's challenging instruction of distributing 10,000 big and 1 lakh small books every month. In spite of so many challenges, till date you never gave up fulfilling Srila Prabhupada's desire. The recent initiative of developing and building a big temple at Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur birthplace, a long cherished desire of Srila Prabhupada, is turning into a reality. There are much more never give ups to be highlighted, but I am stopping here in the interest of time. You have truly pleased Srila Prabhupada, Guru Parampara and Sri Sri Radhakrishna and inspired the entire Vaishnava community by this never give up principle. We feel very fortunate and blessed to be under your shelter, even though we are not qualified in any way. On this auspicious day of your Vyasa Puja, we pray unto your holiness that please bless us that we also never give up Krishna consciousness, the lotus feet of Sri Sri Radhakrishna, Vaishnavas and ISKCON, irrespective of any circumstances at any stage in our life.
Please give us the strength to follow your instructions and your footsteps. Once again, our humble, sincere prayers to the Supreme Lord Shri Shri Radha Madhav, Narsimhadevi Panchatattva for your good health, so that there may be many more souls that can get the opportunity to receive your costless mercy. Your eternal, humble, insignificant servant, Shivagana Krishnadas, Nirupama Rukmini Devidasi, Bhakta Revan Krishna and Bhaktin Rakshana Kanyadesh. Hare Krishna. Thank you all for giving this opportunity. We would like to invite His Grace Anantama Gopal Prabhu and Himavati Mataji, Her Grace Himavati Mataji to give their offering. Hare Krishna.
chair
I'm not singing. I'm not singing. She's the one singing. Let us sing. Yeah, she's the one.
Hare Krishna. On this most auspicious occasion, Sri Guru Maharaj's Vyas Puja, today we are attempting to sing one of Guru Maharaj's own bhajan called Senapati Bhakta. This was written by Sri Gurudev in glorification of Srila Prabhupada. And the music was done by devotees of ISKCON family. So this is just a humble attempt from our side. We haven't actually practiced. We just tried last night. So if there are mistakes from our side, please forgive us. Hare Krishna.
Like this. Nittai Gauranga, Nittai Gauranga, Nittai Gauranga, Atita Pavana, Nittai Gauranga, Atita Pavana, Nittai Gauranga, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Prati yuge krame krame andagara badha ekalide nittai gora padida uthara satya treda dvabareda sura nidana ekalide gora kare prema vidarana rupa madhuri mahari nama sadachara gora matra bhavadeshe karila prachara dura deshe bhakti na jive utarida senapadi bhakta gora pratila pashate
Swami Srila Prabhupada Senapati Bhakta Jaya Srila Prabhupada
प्रीति विद्याचे यदनगरादिग्रामा सर्वत्र प्रचारि घैबे मोर नामा भविष्वाणि साधु गुरु गुरु पुराणे प्रपदरुबदिल वास्तव प्रमाणे गुरुवाच्य प्रभुपाद ग्रंथ प्रकाशीला भक्त सभे कोटि कोटि ग्रंथ वितरीला कुल नृत्य गीत सह श्रीनाम कीर्तन हरिनाम प्रसाद सेवा पूर्व कटाना देशे देशे कृपा श्रद्धा शिक्षा दिश लीला दिव्य ज्ञान प्रजा सत्य भक्त बदीला मंदिर कीर्तन पूजा उत्सव देखे ग्रहणा गृह सेवे नाम हट्ट कृष्ण भक्ति दाना विश्वनान प्रांत हैव वैष्णव गाना भारत आर्य व्रताय करे आलिंगना जय गौर बाली नवद्वीप परिक्रमा मस्तक लेबन करे जमभुका अलीना भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपादा सेनापति भक्त जय श्रील प्रभुपादा
वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपादा सेनापति भक्त जय श्रील प्रभुपादा
विश्वचा लगा मंडली करीला घटाना मिले मिसे शिवा करारा निर्देश अर्पणा प्रभुपादा संचारिले कृष्ण भाव नामिता स्वर्णयुगेरा जय पताका हैला उठोलिदा स्वर्णयुगेरा जय पताका हैला उठोलिदा भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपादा सेनापति भक्त जय श्रील प्रभुपादा भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपादा सेनापति भक्त जय श्रील प्रभुपादा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण
सेनापति भक्त श्री गोपाल की जय और महाराज की जय।
Hare Krishna. We'll do Aarti, Mataji, right? Aarti, I think. Aarti and Pushpanjali.
There.
Amalarajan Prabhu, Aarti ready for Aarti? Aarti or only? Only Pushpanjali. Okay. We'll do only Pushpanjali. So we'll do Pushpanjali now. We'll distribute the flowers and we'll recite the Pranam mantra. Then, as you all know, everybody is familiar. You'll all offer the flowers to His Holiness Jaypataka Swami Guru Maharaj. So those who cannot offer come, you can keep it in their hand. Offer from your left to right, or right to left. Right to left. Right to left, and finally you can offer at the last. Prabhuji, you can give Prabhu. Water is there? Prabhu, you distribute Prabhu. You distribute water first. நம்மள்ட்ட இது இருந்தது, நம்மள்ட்ட நார்மல் பூ இருந்தது இல்லை, சாமானிய. சரி, இது கொடுக்குறாங்க, ஓகே தான். प्रभु
ये नो साया में कृपणा
Start. Start, Prabhu.
Yes.
So we'll all together do, right? No need to repeat, and we'll all together. Last one only Guru Maharaj will repeat. Hare Krishna. So we'll all follow together. Pranam mantra. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Apitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Sapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagarajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Cha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Desha Tarine Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Sarasatin Iti Namine Shri Varshabhanavi Devi Daitaya Kripabdaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhurujjvala Premadhya Shri Rupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murte Deenatarine Rupanuga Virudappa Siddhanta Dvanta Harine Nama Gaura Kishoraya Sakshat Vairagya Murte Vipralamba Rasambode Padambojayate Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Gaura Avirbhama Bhumistvam Nirdesha Sajjana Priya Vaishnava Sarva Bhuma Shri Jagannataya Te Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Aya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauravate Namaha Panchatattvamakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupak Surupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktyakam Namami Bhakti Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindho Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Jaitam Surato Pangor Mama Manna Mandir Gati Matsarvasya Padambojo Radha Madana Mohana Divya Vrindaranya Kalpadrumado Srimad Ratnagara Simhasanasto Srimad Radha Shila Govinda Devo Preshtalibi Sebhyamano Smarami Sriman Rasa Rasramabhi Vamsi Vatatasita Karshan Venur Swaner Gopir Gopinatha Striya Sunaha Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari
वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौरभक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नमो ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण प्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताका स्वामिन् इति नामिने नमः आचार्य पादाय हिताय कृपा प्रदायिने गौरकदा दामादाय नगर ग्राम तारिणे एषा पुष्पांजलि समर्पयामि नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण प्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताका स्वामिन् इति नामिने नमः आचार्य पादाय निताय कृपा प्रदायिने गौरकदा दामादाय नगर ग्राम तारिणे एषा पुष्पांजलि समर्पयामि नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण प्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताका स्वामी इति नामिने नमः आचार्य पदाय निताय कृपा प्रदायिने गौरकदा दामादाय नगर ग्राम तारिणे एषा पुष्पांजलि समर्पयामि। सोलनाथ जयपताका स्वामी गुरु महाराज व्यास 77 व्यास पूजा महोत्सव की, जयपताका स्वामी गुरु महाराज की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, टैगोर सीतानाथ प्रेमानंदी। ऑन टाइम
வெள்ளை போகும்போது ஒன்லி 4 பேராக போக சொன்ன பூஜை.
ஓகே, அது இப்போ இல்லை, பிரசாதம் முடிச்சு பேசலாம்.
பூஜை.
Hare Krishna. After offering, we'll have prasadam, and when you are going out, as per Prabhuji's request, only 4 people should go, not together, to avoid any attention on this. Hare Krishna. அது என்ன பண்ணும் பிரபு, வெளியில் ஒருத்தர் நிற்க வச்சிருந்தேன், அப்போ வச்சாதான், இல்லைன்னா கண்ட்ரோல். நான் அவருக்கு சொல்லி 4 பேர்
கேட்குறீங்களா? ஆமாம்,
தேங்க் பண்ணணும் எல்லாருக்கும். சொல்லிடலாமா? சொல்லு.